Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Poetry and history and a thought for the day. Every day of the year, meet in my little book. Here we are, Poetry Changes Lives. There's a hardcover version as well, you know. And I keep saying this, but it really does make a nice present to give to people, colleagues. You know, it can be a helpful thing to give even to a teenager, you know, to get them interested in history and a bit of poetry as well. A lot of young people very much respond to that sort of thing, poetry, something a bit different. So boring, all this internet stuff. Poetry Changes Lives is poetrychangeslives.com is the website where you can read all about it and buy the book if you want. Well, on this day, it's of course St Valentine's Day. In early tradition, Valentine's Day applied only to the day when birds first started the process of choosing a mate. But later on, it became applied to the whole human population as well. The first reference in print that I'm aware of about St Valentine's Day comes in the work of Geoffrey, Chaucer, particularly his poem The Parlement of Fowls, where he says, "For this was on St Valentine's Day, when every bird cometh there to choose his mate." And that was written about the year 1381, a good 600 years ago. Well, nobody really knows who St Valentine's Day Valentine was, actually. He was supposed to be a martyr, but we're not actually sure of that. And why the date of the 14th of February was selected for his day, we don't know that either. It might possibly relate to the engagement of King Richard II of England to his future wife Anne of Bohemia, which Chaucer's poem was written to honour. The earliest known romantic Valentine poem we have comes from France, from Charles, Duke of Orléans, written to his wife in the 15th century, about 100 years or so after Chaucer's writing. It simply says, "Je suis déjà d'amour tanné, ma très douce Valentine," which of course means, "I am already sick with love for my sweet Valentine." Shakespeare in Hamlet, writing in the 16th century, has Ophelia sing this risque Valentine's Day verse, which goes like this: "Tomorrow is St Valentine's Day, all in the morning betime, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine." Then up he rose and donned his clothes, and up the chamber door. Let in the maid that out a maid, never departed more. That's quite a risque poem when you think about it. Today I will remember the words of St Paul. 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Yeah, you've got it. Thanks for listening.